Hmm. What to do? What to do? I'm inclined to do some of the settlement crops at Abernathy Farm. Inclined to do some of the lesser missions. Okay, Fort Stroll. I actually thought this was more south, but it doesn't really matter. We have now, I suppose, decent quick travel spot if we want to go north or south. South was supposed to be the more dangerous area. But what is north here then? Yes. Okay, lesser important missions. Maybe take a look at Boston Mayoral Shelter. We do have a... What exactly do we have? Find the Gilded Grass. Okay. Dr. Amar. Disappearing Act. I prefer to help Nick and Ellie find out what happened to Earl Sterling, bartender at the Dugout Inn. Find a way into Earl's home. Clues. Somerville Palace. Ah, I actually did this already. Talk to Preston Garvey. That will be bad. Part of the Minutemen thing. That would mean trying to... in general work with the colony. Sure, I want to. I do intend to do it. That's not even an option to consider that I might not do it.
What do you need, General?
The Minutemen are on a roll. I helped that settlement you sent me to, and cleared the way for a new settlement in the process.
That's fantastic news. We're gonna take back the whole Commonwealth from the bad guys at this rate. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Something else has come up. We can finally start to think about more than just survival. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
Okay, sounds like a mission.
So what happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
This was long before I joined up, but the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. A lot of the leaders were killed in that battle, and I guess nobody ever felt it was worth the risk to try to retake it. I've always wondered if losing the radio station was the beginning of all our later problems. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Assault Force.
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Seriously? Super seriously? I think I sent Nick here. ask him to join with us. This castle sounds like it could be more or less what I was hoping for. Sort of a central base location, something to expand upon. But I think we would like to get some kind of shops and things like that going, because it could be one of those things that take time to get anything decent out of it.
Humanity has fallen so since the bombs.
Where is he? I'm pretty sure I told him to come back here. Bit of a problem. If I send someone to go somewhere, they don't actually follow through with that.
It is, of course,
Well, I suppose I can go to Diamond City and ask around. See, he just could be there. Okay, this isn't that bad. Fairly close to the Prydwen too. General Atomics Factory.
Huh?
Okay, we do have other quests here too. Disappearing Act. Obtain Earl Sterling's house. There's something else. Clean water supply. Mutated fern. Nuka-Cola. Look like a land. Right. Don't think I can do most of those.
Oh, I'm getting worried about Paul. Nobody's seen him in days.
Oh, I do hope you're here to make a purchase. It's what I live for.
Let's see what you have.
Here you are.
You wouldn't happen to have a Nuka-Cola, would you? Nuka-Cola Quantum. What a disappointment. Ah, right. Do we have anything to sell? Don't think so. Probably just did a equipment dump just before leaving. Well, we do have money, but let it be.
Hey there.
Hey, you find any mutated fern for me? Got a lot of plans for that plant.
Found the plant. Here you go.
All right. Here's your payment, plus some samples from the pharmacy. Don't take them all at once now. Moderation. Everyone in this city's always jumping at shadows. Chill out is what I say.
Yeah, chillax, man.
You know what you're looking for? We have everything.
Hey, you see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they here?
Why are the iBots here? That's what I want to know. Who's sending them?
Broke up with my girl. She kept the cap off the toothpaste. Know who does that? A simp.
Okay, let's... Actually, I don't want to ask Nick. Because I suppose I could get the key for this, but...
That's it.
We're looking for clues. Well, that could be clues. We'd better take it. Missing purse. It's a queen dress. Well, that can't be it. Okay. We need to know why a bartender has gone missing. There has to be something here. Something out of place, some kind of a note, anything. So, a lot of beer bottles. Not really seeing anything worth even mentioning. Why exactly am I here again? Search Ura Sterling's house for clues. Okay. What exactly do you mean by clues? Mega Surgery Center, Dr. Crocker, resident surgeon. One reconstruction surgery facial. Procedure to be performed upon clearance of final installment payment. Sterling Earl. So who is he now? Hmm. Probably should come here during the daytime. I don't know if there's any real point trying to break into something like this. Nick. Nick the Dick. Are you here? Or have I lost Mr. Valentine permanently?
Miss Perkins.
Earl couldn't have been taken by the Institute, right? Why would they want Earl?
I didn't think he would be sleeping. Yeah, I don't know where the fucking man. Well, that's sort of aggravating. I'm like 99% sure I told him to go direct to Rocket Station. He was at the Brotherhood of Steel blimp at that moment. Fuck's sakes. To help with the obstructions in the water, so hazmat suit it is. Should be okay with this. With 5 pieces of garbage. Oh, come on. This is the only water supply area. Apparently still missing something. But is it here? There's other water supply areas that would be easy thing to find then. Okay. It's very hard for me to spot anything here. Something right in front of me. Fuck. I wish the light would just work properly underwater. It would have been enough. Okay, what else are we doing here? We need Nuka-Cola. We don't have Nuka-Cola here. I suppose I could talk to pretty much any bartender though to get the Nuka-Cola. I need to get some time to move forward anyway. You don't happen to have Nuka-Cola?
Think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Travis.
Things with Scarlet didn't really, work out. But that's fine.
Yeah. That's fine. They usually don't work out. And it's not anyone's fault. Why am I here? Sandman Kill. Okay, who is Sheffield anyway?
Sheffield.
Why am I... he wants the Nuka-Cola.
Need a drink. Nuka-Cola.
I need a place to wait. I hate the fact that you can't just wait for time in this game anymore. It's just an unnecessary source of aggravation. Now it's a search for you to wait for an hour or two.
Only a Diamond City surplus.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
Ahem. Well, hello,
Hi there.
beautiful.
I want to be left
We can
alone.
talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider something more up close and personal.
Anyone selling Nuka-Cola?
Nice hat.
We sell cuts of meat. That's it.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Remember, bloodier is better.
Only meat, right. Ah. At least the mega surgery should be open now. Surely you are selling a Nuka-Cola. Oh.
Good to see returning customers. Most die. You let me know if you need a drink.
Yeah, give me a Nuka-Cola.
You staying out of trouble?
You are checking up on me? I love it. Do not worry. I have cut ties with anyone who might try to kill me over debts. All is well, friend. Relax.
Sure. Let's take a look.
That's what I like to hear.
You actually have something? No, of course you don't. Just have booze. You'd think something like a bottle of Nuka-Cola is easier to come by, but apparently no. I can see these cola bottles, but apparently...
God, even the sky is insane. Did you see that blimp thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they?
Whatever it is, leave me out of it.
Why are you making this difficult for me, game? I could just quick travel, I suppose. I mean, I have bottles of Nuka-Cola, probably a lot of them. Just not on my person. Okay, mega
What, you
surgery.
lost? I ain't a tour guide.
That's the important thing anyway at the moment. Come on. It's not late enough in the day yet. Tracks of blood.
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there.
Key to surgery cellar. Can't talk to him. He conveniently showed me his back.
Recommended by me, myself, and I.
Got it.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Take it easy, Doc. Let's talk. About Earl.
I didn't mean to do it. You have to believe me. Doc Crocker is a brilliant surgeon. No one dies under his care. No one dies. They just walk away happy. Happy with my work. Happy with their new face. Not screaming. Not bleeding out onto the floor. Earl, he just didn't want to be happy. That must have been it.
So you were performing surgery and Earl didn't make it. Is that it?
I might have had just a bit of jet before operating. So I nipped a few arteries I shouldn't have. Who hasn't? But I'm a problem solver, you see. I knew if Earl disappeared, everyone would just think the Institute took him.
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
You're right. There's one thing I can do. Only one thing
Suicide.
is going to make this all better. I can fix anything.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think... Where are you going? I'm reporting this. God, look at this mess.
Hey, Doc.
I have to clean up this mess. You should go. This is my surgery. I'll be the one to set this right.
Doc Crocker's house key. Oh. No harm in taking that.
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
Right. Medical liquid nitrogen dispenser. Right. We have Doc Crocker's house key. Might as well take a closer look at this place too. I mean, if we had... there was some kind of notification. I guess we were not supposed to be here. So we're going to be treated as hostile. Where is his house? His actual house? We have a key there now. Talk to Ellie. Home plate. Why is it home plate up? Yeah, because it's a shop of some sort. No, for God's sakes. I can't actually move the map anymore. Thank God. Right. Where does Doc Crocker live? Okay, right. The east side.
prescriptions, Bill. High quality chems right here.
So, one of these houses, I suppose.
You cause trouble, there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Warehouse. Dr. Soon. I'm trespassing. Right. Leave. Hero.
There we go.
Anne Codman. Beautiful Anne Codman. Well, I suppose I should say the former beautiful Anne Codman. There's only so much we can do to reverse the ravages of time, even with the miracle of facial reconstruction. Still, a steady customer is the best customer. List of procedures done: lip adjustment, eye tuck, nose straighten, age mark removal, several, lift work, various, who's counting? Geneva. This would be the secretary. Mayor's secretary. Such a perfect specimen. I almost hated to work on her, like damaging a fine portrait. Note: the smell of her hair is divine. She must use something for it. Solomon's crafting soap products in addition to chems these days? I must ask him. List of procedures done. Birthmark removal against my protestations. Okay. Geneva wants to hide that. Ellie Perkins. The detective secretary came for a consultation. We'll have to follow up with her, perhaps over drinks. Abbott. Now this one was a surprise. Old Abbott. Now there's a man of few words. List of procedures done. Nasty scar across the abdomen. Rebuffed any attempts to question where it was from. Easy enough to remove for a man of my talents, however. So I guess he has a history. Cola. Why am I being pushed around? The fan? So nothing too interesting here. But you never know. There's a high probability that some of these will have useful items, permanent boost, that sort of thing. You could get into a lot of places through here. Anything good? Okay, we're getting a bit sidetracked. To report to Ellie's wife what happened to the husband.
The latest hairstyles from the upper stands.
Nice piece you got there.
Just keep it holstered.
Protection
Need a
for
drink.
sale. Hand
Nuka-Cola.
he says.
Here you go.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
It's free experience.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
What job?
What do you say?
Sheffield? Really? Um... I sent him to the co-op. There's other people there. I need to go there and build some kind of basic crap anyway. Alternatively, yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Maybe this will be a fresh start.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Synth-free shopping, right here.
Probably should take care of that fairly soon. Looks like I'm taking these secondary missions anyway. So, one case closed.
Ellie.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Why was I looking for Earl Sterling again?
Well, to help the folks down at the Dugout Inn get some closure about their friend, for one. That, plus a pile of caps when it's all said and done.
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the Dugout Inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
I really feel Nick should have been part of this. I really should hunt him down. There's one big gameplay problem, and well, big and big. Human resource management is not good here. This isn't like it's the first game with this problem. It's always been a problem. Not just because the people don't always go where they are meant to, but sometimes they bug out in odd ways, so they can be found in unexpected places. So I wish there was something that you could just take a look and see where they're currently located at. Same as with the colony management. Who's living there? What are they doing?
Look how clean the water is now. Good job. Here's your pay. Now, how about you pick up some bottles for the road?
Shang, why was there a skull in the water?
So maybe you weren't the first person I asked. Maybe the last guy found an unstable hand grenade. Hey, once the filters do their job, it's all water under the bridge. Am I right? Anyway, need some water?
You by yourself out here?
That's right. Been on my own since I was 8. I'm a fully independent man. Got my own place. Go to night classes. The whole shebang. Now, how about I get you a bottle of water, huh?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Hey, everyone's got a drink. Am I right?
Okay. Do we have anything here we need to do currently, immediately? I don't think so. Bring blowfly gland to Dr. Duck. What I think I'll do is, where's the goddamn farm? Sunshine Tidings Co-op, 14%, yep. I need to deal with this somehow. They probably have nothing, and now I just sent another guy here, so we need to get some basics for them. I need to find Nick and then probably bring the Bloodfly clan to the scientist. My big fear with the colonies is because of the lack of proper management tools. I mean, there's a decent crafting interface and tools, quite good actually. But because of the management tools are lacking, it's going to become a huge pain in the ass to actually do anything. That's what I'm fearing. No defense, no border, no food. Yeah, they're suffering here to there. What exactly can I do? Basic resources first. Water. We don't have a concrete. Okay. We have a little bit of steel, a little bit of gear, but it's in a bad situation. Need to fix that. They should have beds. Yeah, 7 beds. That looks like a piece of concrete, maybe? No, it's just a rock. Okay. No one's happy here. I know. Should have dealt with this earlier. How am I going to get concrete? That's the big problem. Wood, the other resources are fairly easy to do. It's easy to get food too. I suppose I can go somewhere else and just bring the concrete. It's not that big of a deal. But I need to do it right now. Surely there's some concrete somewhere. No, no. There might have been bags of cement or something. Ooh, cinder blocks. That'll do. That will do. Also build extra wooden houses, I suppose. There's so much wood here. The extra cinder blocks.
Nice try! I'm gonna feast on your flesh, human!
I'm gonna be sick.
Suicide bomber. Right. Okay, you people need water. I can build a couple of pumps. I don't think it matters where you shove these. Just somewhere. Might as well build more. Okay, you're gonna need food. I don't have anything right now. I need to go get some more. We're gonna need resources for some kind of defensive structures too. Need stairs. Basically stairs to go up there. Seems like a good place to have a defensive turret or two. Yeah, they can see everything here. Right. What do they need? We have resources for the turret already. I don't want to build a laser turret now. I just don't. So one heavy turret. It should make them feel a little bit better. We need gear and oil. I'll put in another single heavy turret to work mod, and then bring some extra food too. Big thing with the colonies is we really should establish trade routes. Probably should have talked to one of the settlers here already. It's okay to have a central location for all the crap, but we really need to then build the supply lines. I wonder if Nick really is here, but he's in a location that isn't obvious to me. I would expect him to just be in the structure itself, but maybe he's not. It's very likely just within the area of this construction zone. But it's not that big, so I think I would have seen him.
I wonder if the data I'm collecting will serve any purpose.
And there's no bed here anyway, so well, there's one. Yeah, he's just not here. Okay. Corn. Gourds. I don't want to take gourds. Gourds don't produce anything useful for me. No, neither do melons. Mood fruit. More corn. Do we have potatoes too? I'd like to mix it up a bit. We'll save most of the food, sure. Have mood fruits, but that should be enough. Now, junk. I think we need springs and oils, something like that. Gear. Okay, this'll do. We basically just want an additional turret there. That's it. Okay, who has the oil? Blood can. Okay. Anything else, please? I don't recall how much oil that we need. Come on.
Is this worth anything? This world above ground is very confusing.
Fucking Nick.
The influx of data is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I make little sense.
Where the fuck is he? Ah, okay. One thing at a time. Since we're doing this, I'm going to look through the other settlements too. If they have crashed happiness levels, basically. If they're at 50% or higher, I'll ignore them. But okay.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Shouldn't there be
I'm new around here. I wanted to introduce myself. We heard people talking about your radio beacon, so we figured we'd give it a try. It's not exactly paradise, but what is, right? With some hard work, I think this could be a decent place to live. So, is there anything you need me to get started on?
Did you need anything?
Well, to be honest, we're a bit short of food. Anything you could do would be appreciated.
I sort of was aware of that already. Corn. Corn is good, right? Everyone likes corn. Let's put in something else. Couple potato plants. I mean, we have to have a little bit of extra if we want to expand this later. That should be enough food for you. Fences are okay, I suppose. Actually, more than okay for a colony of this size. I just know a single turret is just a gigantic waste of time. It's not good enough. So a second heavy machine gun right on top of the central building should cover things.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Go to crops, you dumbass.
Got it.
Right. Enough food for 6.
Just looking to trade a little.
Okay.
Pipe pistol. How is equipping the colony going to work? I mean, weaponry, armor. I suppose I can also ignore them, just build my defenses, but there has to be a way to do it the other way. That's one down, at least for now. Abernathy Farms doing fine. Okay. Grey Garden is the one with the robots. It's doing fine. Oberland Station is doing fine. There's no problems with that. It might require extra defenses. Somerville Place is doing fine. Probably should just go around dumping turrets to places. We could do 2 machine gun turrets or a single heavy machine gun. I'm sort of inclined to just go around, simply to find the blasted son of a bitch that is missing currently. Shouldn't there be a Professor Goodfields here? No valid units in the area. Okay. Well, we have no colonies really on anything but the western side of the map. And even then they're all in the northwestern corner. Somerville is really the only exception. Yeah, we have these likely locations we can expand to, but they're nothing at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit of oil. Actually, I'll quick roll the Somerville. If I get a little bit of oil, I can attach a heavy turret there. And then I'll try to track down Nick. Next time we'll do the attack on the Minutemen headquarters. Yeah, they're doing fine. They don't have a huge amount of anything, but there's no problems here either, and that's good enough. What we need is a little bit of oil, though. We probably don't. Yes, we do. We don't need much. I think something like a single unit is gonna be enough. I'm sure something here will produce that. I think I'll just basically dump all this in the storage here. It's not much, but it should get what we need. Come on, something with oil. Nothing? Might be able to recycle some of these. Could provide the oil we need. Rubber. Screw, steels. In some areas, oil is surprisingly hard to come by. But there's nearby areas we could loot for the oil. Ah, crap. We're gonna need some stairs. I don't see any point in building a light machine gun turret. Difference. Well, if the heavy is sort of worthless, the light is gonna be doubly worthless. So, I need a little bit of oil. Not a doubt. Robotics Pioneer Park. That's a good place for oil, isn't it? There's at least one ship, one junkyard, one vault. So getting the oil should not be a huge problem. I think I'll do things a little bit differently. I'll quick travel to Prydwen. This is where I lost Nick. I'll recheck. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time searching for him. I'll recheck the recording, see did I actually accidentally send him somewhere else. But maybe the problem was that it happened here in the first place. So I don't see why. Maybe it's a problem that there's really nothing in the place I sent him. Although the robot didn't seem to care, and he's Android too, or a synth. I don't see why he should give a shit either.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot and leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Well, well, well. Marksman powerful sniper rifle. Might as well take this. I need something that will produce a little bit of oil. Anything will do.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
We have technical documents. Might be a worthwhile thing to do. It seems like it's
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Seems like a good way to earn money in this game is not to do the typical trading with the loot. It's to collect this little shit all over the place. I don't think he is here.
No need for adjustments.
That seems very, very
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
I don't even recall where we met. I think it was outside. Or, yeah, I think he would have been there. Gas canisters. Well, those should do.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter and adjusting compression rate.
We're getting a 3% Z-tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Hold up, Knight. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
What are your orders, Captain?
I want you to take charge of a recovery operation. The Brotherhood has been monitoring the Commonwealth for some time now. Ever since we learned of the synth threat, we've dispatched a number of reconnaissance teams. Paladin Dance's squad was far from the first.
The previous team was dispatched 3 years ago. They never reported back. Officially, they're missing. Presumed dead.
Was there a rescue mission?
Of course not. We don't have the resources or the manpower to conduct a search like that.
Recon teams in the field have to rely on their skills and training to survive. They know the risks.
But we honor those who give their lives in the line of duty. Your orders are to search for the missing recon team and recover their effects. Report to me with your results. Is that understood?
Where should I begin?
Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. Survey the area and establish a search pattern.
Monitor your radio for distress signals. All recon teams are issued distress pulsars that put out a short-range homing beacon.
Acquire a signal, and you should be able to trace it back to its source. That's all, Knight. Dismissed.
Well, if it was so simple, why didn't you just already do it? Okay, what I wanted to do here, even though I know that Nick is not here, we have a lot of technical reports. I'd like to return them, get a little bit of cash out of it, then get the hell out of here, go put the heavy defensive turret in the southern farm, and I'll probably leave it at that. I'll try to go on a search for Nick.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources.
Foolish ways.
As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe discipline.
Ooh, why do I have a look?
No way to pick this.
Okay, I recall some kind of a mission relating to this. Technical documents. Blood samples. Open your personal storage container. What the fuck is that? I've got another level up somewhere. No, it's the stored level up. 3 targets here. What are they? You're the blood
Think
sample
the Commonwealth
one.
looks bad? You should see the Capital Wasteland.
No, this is probably my personal container. One of these. Yeah, fusion core, fusion cells. Personal log.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I missed field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
It sounds like we owe you our gratitude for wiping out those monsters at Fort Strong. Now, did you have any documents for me? Or perhaps you were interested in aiding a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. You certainly have a knack for this sort of work. Here are the caps that I promised.
275.
Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
It's 25 caps per one.
Ad Victorium, sister.
Right, what exactly are we? Minutemen, technical documents, viable blood samples. Float like a land. Right. Yeah, I'll go back to base and leave it at that. I need to find Nick. Did Nick go to the... Now that I think about it, I'm sure I sent him to the Red Rocket, whatchamacallit, but when we talked to Piper and about the next stage of our little yeah, talked to Amari, He said that he'll be waiting there, so maybe we should talk to Piper, get her to join, and then go see Dr. Amari. There's a high probability that Nick is actually waiting us there, so we're gonna get another distraction, I suppose. But yeah, I think we're going to do it anyway, because currently I don't have access to Nick, and I don't frankly want to go on a large search, especially since thinking about how computer logic things, we encountered that long before we got rid of Nick. So it's probably something that it would basically fall back on when we send him away. He needs to be there for whatever reason. So he went there instead of where we sent him to. It makes sense to me at least. Okay, Somerville Place. I'll go quickly dump a turret there. Go to base, dump equipment, get a Bloodfly Gland, and we'll head back to Diamond City, pick up Piper, and head toward the meeting with the doctor. Doesn't really matter how good of or bad of a fighter Piper is. Why are there more people here?
Yeah?
Minutemen.
General.
Hello, man.
So I guess the fact that we got extra sort of settlements to join in and of itself means that we get more Minutemen action. Ah, fuck. This is not an area I want to.
Help! Someone do something!
This is the heartland of the mercenaries. So, don't want to get involved with this shit. Just keep jumping. Okay, where exactly can I put this? It's not in too many places. Suppose I'll just shove it here. Right. It's not great, but it's something. Bloodfly Gland. I have to take it, otherwise I forget it again. Free your mind. So close to a level up. That's important level. We should get 2 worthwhile perk levels. Just don't recall what they are. Wildraven. Yeah, it all fall into place. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a equipment change here. Certain items need to be in very different containers than this. Okay. I'm not sure if everything is necessarily used by these chemical recipes. Hardly matters. It just needs to be in a workshop container. Right. So. And I need to take the goddamn bloatfly gland? I don't have any glands, really? I have a hard time believing that. Serious. Super serious. I don't have bloatfly glands.
Must find the men of science and institutes of learning.
Serious.
Surely they are out there.
I mean, they're all over the place. Bloatflies, I mean. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, I'm gonna go and kill a bloatfly. There were at least some in the ranger cabin here earlier. Probably near water in general, so... Anyone? Anywhere near the starting location? I mean, that would be a place to find some of them. I suppose... no. I would expect some kind of respawn action anyway at some point. No, don't go away! Cat meat only. Where's the other one? Ah, for fuck's sakes. How do you people have glands these days? Holy shit. Well, at least I came to the right place. Very likely that we're gonna find something that looks highly irradiated. Shotgun shells. Seriously, what a worthless set of loot. There should be a enemy here somewhere. We've been detected. I don't think we need armor, so I'm gonna wade through the water a little bit, try to get into a fight with a few bloatflies. Hopefully we don't encounter any Mirelurks. I'll give it a few minutes. I don't want to spend a lot of time in this. Just want to get rid of the quest we have currently. Since we're going to get Piper anyway. Might as well do it at the same time. We're so close to the starting location. I'm feeling something like bloatflies are probably the worst we're gonna encounter here. A little bit farther away, we might encounter something more dangerous. But here, I don't think so. Come on. When did bloatfly glands become some kind of a... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Yeah.
Me. Land. Come on. And Piper, right? Might have picked up a few items, so trash items. But anyway, so go meet up with Piper. Go to the meeting with the doctor. Hopefully, find Nick there to see what happens then. We do want to take the old militia headquarters very early on, though. It seems like it's another important turning point event. So
humanity is so resilient to cling to life despite all of this.